What's up, everybody, and welcome to Truthcast TV. Hope everybody's having a great day. And well, we got some good news, but there's still a lot of saltiness, a lot of shadiness in this story. So, but of course, I had to bring this to my subscribers because this is it blows my mind. I mean, the Jeffrey Epstein murder was one of the most blatant, in your face, we're going to kill this guy, and we don't give a shit how many Americans know the truth or find out the truth. We're going to do it anyway. So, well, 2 jail guards charged in connection to Jeffrey Epstein's death, sources say. Let's just read a little bit. Federal prosecutors have charged 2 guards at a prison in Manhattan in connection to the investigation into accused sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein, a senior law enforcement official said. The charges against Michael Thomas and Tova Noel, who are both in custody, are expected to be made public shortly and to center around falsifying prison records. The guards were on duty before Epstein died by suicide in his cell August the 10th. Excuse my voice. The guards were said to have falsified documents to indicate they were regularly checking on the inmate. The Associated Press reported Friday that federal prosecutors have offered a plea deal to 2 officers responsible for guarding Epstein the night of his death, but the officers declined the offer. Wow. I wonder why they did that. Epstein was arrested July 6 at an airport at Teterboro, New Jersey, as he returned from Paris on a private jet. He was charged with 1 count of sex trafficking conspiracy, and 1 count of sex trafficking, and faced up to 45. 1 count at conspiracy? Huh? He pleaded not guilty and was denied bail. The incident oh, well, I can't read today. The indictment in his case allegedly that he sought minors, some young as 14, actually probably some young as 8, from at least 2012 through 2005, and paid them hundreds of dollars in cash for sex at his Manhattan townhouse or his estate in Palm Beach, Florida. Epstein pleaded guilty in 2008 to procuring a person younger than 18 for prostitution and felony solicitation of prostitution. He served a 13-month sentence in a Florida County jail and was granted a federal non-prosecution agreement. Epstein, 66, was found dead in his downtown Manhattan federal jail cell August the 10th as a result of suicide. Let me highlight that. As a result of what? As a result of what? Suicide, huh? Suicide. But anyway, let me go back to where it says right here that Epstein pleaded guilty in 2008 to procuring a person younger than 18 for prostitution and felony solicitation of prostitution. So the little girls that he trafficked for these other guys to have sex with and for himself to have sex with, the prosecutor in Florida actually, well, the prosecutor in Florida basically called these little girls prostitutes. Basically. Let me read that again. Epstein pleaded guilty in 2008 to procuring a person younger than 18 for prostitution and felony solicitation of prostitution. No, these girls were not prostitutes. Okay? They were young girls who were probably orphans or runaways who didn't have any parents to guide them in any direction. And a predator like this piece of shit, Jeffrey Epstein, comes along and traffics them, gives them money to have sex with older people. That's what happened to them young girls. They were not prostitutes, but the DA in Florida back in 2008 would like for everybody to believe that they were prostitutes, because that's how knee deep in he was. Jeffrey Epstein, that piece of shit right there. That's how many connects Jeffrey Epstein had to get off like that. I mean, and then for them to call them girls prostitutes. I mean, could you imagine how their family, could you imagine how them girls felt Wow, but I digress. I'm sorry, I just had to point that out. He was not on suicide watch at the time of his death, despite a possible attempt weeks earlier. Multiple people familiar with the investigation told NBC News. U.S. Attorney General William Barr, who ordered the reassignment of the Metropolitan Correctional Center's warden and leave of the two guards following the financier's death, has pledged a thorough investigation. We will get to the bottom of what happened, and there will be accountability, Barr said earlier this year. Yeah, right. No, them two guards are going to go down as the fall man, and that's it. We're never going to find out about the criminal enterprise that's going on to have let all of this happen, to have planned all of this and made all of this happen. I mean, we're never going to find out about that. I guarantee it. And if we do, I'll be shocked. But these two guys right here, they're taking the fall for it, and that's probably all we're going to hear about it. But I guess we'll see. Following Epstein's death, federal prosecutors shift their focus to possible sex charges against anyone who assisted or enabled Epstein in his alleged sex crimes. Agents searched his private island home off the coast of St. Thomas in the Caribbean in their quest for evidence, and Barr has a message for any potential accomplices. Let me assure you, this case will continue on against anyone who was complicit, Barr said at a law enforcement conference in New Orleans. The victims deserve justice, and they will get it. Yeah, okay, well, we'll see. Let me let y'all hear a little bit about what they're talking about on the news.
What are you learning?
3 investigations going on now, Andrea. The FBI, the Justice Department's Inspector General, and today another team arrived from the Bureau of Prisons itself, the after-action team that comes in whenever there's what they call a significant event, something like this. So now they got 3 investigations going. So among the developments, as you noted, the warden reassigned by the Attorney General to a regional office, and then the Bureau of Prisons put 2 guards on administrative leave. Now, they haven't told us explicitly, but we assume it's the 2 guards who were supposed to be keeping an eye on Jeffrey Epstein. And they're investigating whether, in fact, they were asleep at the time they should have been checking on him. The logs, we're told, apparently show that they did check on him. So if they incorrectly filled out the logs or falsified the logs, that's a potential federal crime. One of the problems with this investigation, we're told, is that many of the people involved are not talking. They're not answering the questions from the IG or the FBI. They've got lawyers, there are unions involved, so it's to some extent slowing this investigation down. But what we're told is that as they dig deeper and deeper into this, they're finding more and more disturbing things. We know some of them. They weren't checked on often. There was supposed to be a cellmate and there wasn't, but we're told there were other problems, and we're still learning about those.
Well, let me tell you a few other problems. The guards, they were literally 15 to 20 feet away from Jeffrey Epstein's cell. Okay? And they were not only sleeping, they were not sleeping at all. It shows, log records show, that they were on the internet accessing their benefits, looking at their benefits, looking to buy furniture and other things. So, yeah. But like I said, them 2 guards were the fall men, and that's it. They're not going to answer no questions. They're going to go to jail. They're going to do their time, which they're probably not going to do nothing. They'll probably get off scot-free, but they'll probably make them go to jail for a few years just to make it look good. And but this whole thing is just oh wow. Oh man, it just gets weirder and weirder. I mean, I'm 38 years old, and as long as I've ever lived, I've never seen anybody just be murdered just in front of all the American people like that, and just it just be fuck it, I mean, nothing y'all do about it, I mean, that's just crazy. I mean, wow. I mean, this goes real deep. But like I said, I guarantee them guards will not talk, and we'll hear nothing else about it. That's what I guarantee. That's what that's what I think is going to happen. I won't guarantee it. I wouldn't promise that that's what's going to happen, but that's my opinion on how it's going to go down, because we don't usually find out about stuff like this. He had so many ties to so many influential people, supposed influential people, but he had so many ties to billionaires, to other billionaires and stuff. I mean, there's no way in hell they would ever let this get out enough to where we'd find out how deep this really goes. And CIA's probably involved. I mean, this goes real deep. But I digress. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Do y'all think we'll ever find out what really happened to Jeffrey Epstein? Do y'all think these guys will eventually end up talking? Let me know in the comment sections below. Hope everybody has a great day, and I'll be bringing you some more content soon. And remember, stay woke, and I'm out. Until next time.